Hey guys, back with another video. Not in the same place as I usually am because been traveling across the United States. Now I'm in California, so can't do the usual whiteboard, but Akashic Librarian's video. This one is CRYPTO-MANIA. So Phyllis wants to know, Tulip Mania, but make it crypto. I saw that Nic Carter tweeted a thread recently about how it didn't happen like that. Yada yada, but he's missing the point. It's the concept that we should be examining as a strategy to take down the man. So, first up, what is Tulip Mania? Tulip Mania is known as the first recorded speculative bubble in history. This took place in the Netherlands with the introduction of futures contracts. A futures contract is a legal document to buy or sell something at a predetermined price at a specified time in the future. This is referenced many times in modern history because it is believed that tulips had no intrinsic value, which is what caused the bubble to pop. Many people equate cryptocurrency to the tulip mania because they believe cryptocurrency has no inherent value, just like the flowers. The $2 trillion question is this actually true? 2 trillion because this is the amount of physical cash in circulation. And in the Bitcoin white paper, it's peer-to-peer electronic currency. Not currency. In the Bitcoin white paper, it's peer-to-peer electronic cash. So what people think is cash is the pieces of paper that the Federal Reserve prints out, but there's only 2 trillion worth of the paper notes and I think 30 trillion worth of the digital notes. So the national debt is basically the value of the virtual notes, and the paper notes has a value of 2 trillion, and we'll get more into that. So people have been brainwashed to believe that cash is king when in fact the paper notes are proof of a debt. When the Federal Reserve inflates the currency, they are not printing more cash, the paper notes, they are increasing the amount of debt, negative numbers in their electronic database. When this happens, the physical notes also lose value, somehow, some way, even though the only way to convert a paper note into a virtual note is through a bank. This is what people also do not realize. Banks do not store money. They are financial technology companies. There's no money, only credit and debt. When you go to a bank and take out a loan, they do not give you the funds that they're holding from their other customers. Instead, credit is created electronically and destroyed when the debt is paid back. So let's say if all of the student loan debt was paid back, all of that currency would be destroyed, and if all of the debt was paid back, there would be no more US dollars. But that's never going to happen, is it? Because people are just so brainwashed. A key difference between dollars and Bitcoin is that dollars are a debt-based fiat currency, while Bitcoin is an equity-based currency. Equity-based currency depends on the production of a real asset and driven by free markets. You are probably wondering, what about Bitcoin makes it equitable? That's where the nonce comes in. Computers combine a specific series of random numbers with other numbers to get a new number. This is like combining one number with a SHA-256 hash to get a new number. This new number has a certain amount of zeros in the front. The amount of zeros that this number has is known as the difficulty adjustment. The only way to arrive at these numbers is to spend energy by performing trillions of calculations per second from thousands of computers all over the world. Whoever finds the number with the right amount of zeros gets rewarded with a certain amount of Bitcoins. Another difference between the dollar and Bitcoin is that the dollar is inflating. I'm sure you are familiar with the effects of inflation. On the other hand, Bitcoin is inflating at a decreased rate. Eventually, there will not be any Bitcoins left to be mined, while the Federal Reserve is pumping out that USD like it's nothing. So, last part of the question, can crypto take down the man? To answer this, we have to ask, who is the man? The man is the police officer, the elected representative, the politician, the narcissist, the gaslighter, the tyrant. All of these men or women exist to trap you in their system of slavery, their tyrannical hierarchy, where they force taxes upon you at the point of a gun. Your decision to pay taxes, use dollars, and participate in the system only allows these tyrants to continue with their schemes. Could you imagine funding a police department where the police shot little kids in a school? So that is that. So cryptocurrency and tax avoidance are the most peaceful non-compliance you can practice. I do not encourage tax evasion because it's their system and they control it. The dollar is backed by the income tax, whereas Bitcoin is backed by the sending tax. So that is the differences between crypto and dollars. And I hope you learned something. And if you like what you heard today, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and thank Phyllis in the comments for sponsoring this video. Also thank all of the sponsors for this video. They allow me to keep doing these videos and keep saying whatever I want. So take care, everyone, and just be awesome, be yourself, and be love.